Good morning friends, I am your host Megha and welcome to my show Celeb Special. Media, which is very vast spectrum and is the best means of spreading information. It looks very simplified from outside. Whatever we think, read, see was effortlessly done, but it requires a lot of support of many people. Today we have a very renowned personality in the industry. He dedicated his 19 years to this industry. Director Technical of Shree News, Mr. Mohammad Shahib Khan with us. So let's welcome him. Hello sir, welcome to our show. How did you started your career in media?
Passing out from the college, I passed out in 1995. It was a 3-year diploma course from Bangalore Film Institute. It's a proper film institute. It's a 3-year, course where you get to study about each and every aspect of film and television production. So, getting into media was an obvious thing for me because I passed out as a graduate in audio engineering. So, after passing out, I came to Delhi. Apart from me, one of my friends came and rest all went to Mumbai and then joined the Karnataka industry. And once I came here, I took up the industry because it was very obvious for me to be part of it because I completed my course in audio engineering.
Did you face any struggles as a beginner and what are your achievements?
Well, first I'll talk about being when I was a beginner. Yes, straight out from college, you actually are not quite aware of how the industry is going to be, how you will be absorbed in the industry. So that was a period when I was really not very clear. But thank God to say the good people as seniors out in industry, they kind of helped me and they introduced me to a couple of different companies. Okay, and as far as struggle was concerned, yes, because straight out from college you don't have too much of practical experience, so wherever I used to go, the first thing was like, how much of experience you own, what kind of background. But fortunately it wasn't too much, and way back like 19-20 years back, the industry wasn't that big and there were not too many people, so it wasn't very difficult at that time.
What are the most important decisions you make as a leader of news agency?
See, being into news agency, first of all, you have to be, a person who is very good with decision-making capacity. Every moment, every time, every second, every place, there is something what is required. It's called decision. You can't be sitting on things. You can't be sitting on decisions. So being in news industry, the biggest thing is that you have to be a decision maker, a quick learner, and a person who can see through, how you want to take this channel through, how you want to take news through, how you want your team to work. All these things are dependent on a lot of technical and managerial decisions. So I think, decision making is the biggest thing.
What are the challenges you think that come up while setting up a TV station?
Well, there are n number of challenges. Okay, when you take up, it's a green, it's a complete green field, and you have to put together all the nuts and bolts together in building up a station. So when it comes to setting up a station, there are government regulatory permissions, there are local authority permissions. Then once you're through with that, then of course you build up a station where infrastructure is concerned and what kind of correct right studios are required, what kind of sizes. So every step, you have different obstacles where you have to keep on passing in building up a complete station. And then biggest of all obstacle is what kind of workflow you want in a station, how best you want, and not that in one channel everybody comes from a common place. They all come from different places, and as employee everybody has their own way of looking at their channel. So the biggest challenge is kind of put together all their thoughts into one particular basket and then say, "Ki boss, okay, I have kind of gone through everybody's suggestions, and this is what we should take up." So making that advice back to them and then finalizing that is the biggest challenge.
In this era of competition, what step should a person follow to sustain?
Well, when it comes to competition, I think the biggest thing is that you have to be really sound with what courses or what study you have taken up. You have to be a diligent person in that. People should not take studies as just as a degree which is required to be in the field. You really need to know it thoroughly. You really need to know your subjects. Post that, you really need to know where you want to apply and as what. If this clarity is there, then I think, it makes sense.
You have been president of Castle Media and Media Guru Consultant. Can you share some experience with us?
Yeah, that has been a very, very good period for me, because I've always worked as an employee, and moving on to consultancy was really helpful. I kind of, because being in industry for a couple of years now, I really wanted to, kind of give back to the industry by actually setting up the best standards when you're consulting someone in setting up a station, okay, or pass on the experiences of what are the do's and don'ts of the industry when it comes to management, when it comes to day-to-day operations, or when it comes to actually running the entire news channel. So that was the biggest thing as consultant in that era.
Which part of your career you like the most and why?
Which part of the career? That's a good question. Currently, I'm really enjoying. It's an upcoming channel. But frankly speaking, when I was in study, that was the time when, from the time I was designated as a vision supervisor, chief manager technical, the entire growth period where from a working lad to a manager and then a chief manager in the same company. I think that was my golden era. Post that, of course, when I joined NewsX, so between these two companies from say about 2002 to 2009, that was the biggest successful career period for me.
At the end, would you like to give any guideline to our aspiring newcomers?
Oh yes, when it comes to newcomers, again I'm reiterating on what I said, that you have to be really diligent in what you're studying. Believe in it first of all. This field is really vast, really good. Just don't hang on with what you wanted or what you studied. This is a huge field. Media as an industry is really big. It offers n number of opportunities. Okay, so don't get discouraged after just being out from college. There are quite a lot of good supportive people out in industry. They will definitely help you out. But the biggest thing is that you really need to stick around with the basics. You need to know about industry. You really need to know and do a good research on how and what you want to be, and then yes, make good friends with professionals who are successful, or you get take guidance from them. That's going to help you a lot in industry.
Thank you for your precious time, sir. So that was Mr. Mohammad Shahib Khan, the person who has own vision towards media. So viewers, let's end this show today. Celeb Special. We will keep you introducing new personality. Till then, good day.